Hoi hoi folks, good morning, good afternoon and good evening wherever you are in the world. My name's Sean, aka Uncle Frogface, and welcome to today's video. If you're new here, then welcome. If you're not new, then welcome back. I'm definitely getting in the festive spirit. It's the holiday season. Oh no, copyright strike. No, don't. Anyway, I have received a package from STABILO. And you can see it says STABILO on the side there. So, obviously I've been working with STABILO for a while. They're a brilliant company to be working with, but they've sent me a little Christmas package. So, we're going to open it up together and see what's inside, and then hopefully create a piece of artwork. So I'll turn the camera around and let's get stuck in. Okay, here we go. So this is the box. I've taken off my details, of course. Got a little letter in here, which I'll read in just a moment. Ooh, what do we have here then? Let's pop that box aside. You know what, I've got so much cardboard in my office. I actually have another project I'm gonna be doing with all of that waste cardboard. But what have we got here? Ooh, lots of different things all together. Right, how do I open this? Where's the where's the opening? Right, we've got a couple of stickers here. This is why I can't have nice things. Let's try. It's just, you know what? Where's that knife? Someone find me that knife. I'm gonna cut this. Always cut away from yourself, he says, cutting towards himself. Right, so now I can lift that, and I can lift. Ooh, okay. Right. Ooh, right, we've got a very posh little box here. Oh wow, look at that. It says STABILO on the top. And if I undo this, which way is the top? Is that? Ooh, look at this. Wow now. Right, okay, so we've got lots of little things in here. We've got, well, I think I should take it all out and have a proper look. In fact, it says on the packaging what we've got in here, doesn't it? That is a very swish little box. Right, let's get the packaging. We'll take a look. So we've got 9 of the Pen Max. That's these ones here. Nice big chunky ones. 11 of the Pen 68. 11 of the Brush Pen 68. And 12 of the Point. So that's these ones in here. So we've got the Max. We've got the Pen, the Brush, the Point. And we have got the Point Max, which are these ones, which are nice chunky versions, 0.8mm tip on those. These have little clips on them as well. So it's a very nice, sweet set, isn't it? It looks gorgeous. So thank you, STABILO, for this lovely present. I think I've got an idea of something I'd like to make with some STABILO pens. You'll have already seen it in the thumbnail for this video or in the title. But I love how this all goes back together again. Look at that. It's really nice and compact. So, we've got a little thing here as well, a little elastic. Right, so I love using STABILO pens because they can be used both as pens and watercolours. But for what I want to do, I'm going to have to go and spend a bit of time coming up with a proper plan. So, bear with me just a second and I'll be back in just a moment. Okay, welcome back. So, as some of you may know, this year is the 30th anniversary of The Nightmare Before Christmas, a movie which I absolutely adore, and I've been wanting to do a piece of artwork for it for a while. So this is the perfect opportunity to do that. It's not a very colourful film, apart from a few places, particularly where Jack Skellington enters Christmas Town. So I've done a little sketch here There we are. So this is Jack Skellington peering through one of the door windows in Christmas Town. So I was looking at references and steals from it, and this one just stood out to me as something nice and bright and colourful, and a good way to test the suppliers that we've got. I have used STABILO products a lot. I have used these pens multiple times, so I'm feeling nice and confident with them. I'm going to be doing this as part watercolour as well, so I have over here just a ceramic plate, and this is great for scribbling down the colour from the pens, particularly with the Max pens. This can be very nice to be able to get really good coverage, and lifting up with a brush and painting it down. So I'm going to be using a combination of pens and ink as watercolours. So without further ado, I should get cracking on this, and we'll jump into a time lapse. And here we go. So as you can see, just scribbling ink onto that plate at the side. It really works well. You can use plastic or parchment paper or even watercolour paper and pick it up from there afterwards, but this ceramic plate's on my preferred method. But it just goes down really nicely. You get a nice subtle colour that you can build up and build up and build up. It's just gorgeous, and because it's the same colour that's in the pens, you can go over with the pens afterwards and add detail, which I definitely do on this piece. And yeah, it just gives a little bit more variety and a little bit more dynamism to pieces that you work on. But I suppose I should talk about The Nightmare Before Christmas, because this is one of my all-time favourite movies. So I was 9, just about to turn 10 when this movie came out, and I absolutely fell in love with it. Not just this, but also Tim Burton's aesthetic and style as well, all the way through, and Selleck as well, who was the director of this. It's informed my own art style massively, I think. So I just really wanted to pay homage to that and do a little piece. It's been such a large part of my life for so long. Why not? I think we should always use the things that we enjoy as inspiration for doing pieces of artwork, whether that's writing or painting or creating music or whatever it is. You know, we should take inspirations from the things that we like, and hopefully other people who are interested in like similar things or the same things will like it as well. But the door on this one gave me a little bit of an issue. I just really, yeah, I think I over-textured it and under-textured it, and then over, then I kind of went backwards and forwards. I like the final result, but it was a journey getting there. The thing that I have been working on, particularly with watercolours, is shadows and building things up. So whereas if I was painting this in acrylics, I'd go in with all of my colours, and then I'd go in with tones, and I'd kind of change things up, and you know, I'd be a little bit more slapdash. With watercolours and with pens and with pencils, you have to be a little bit more thoughtful and a little bit more forethought into what you're doing, and it's more about building up to a piece. So hopefully you'll see as this piece goes on, it becomes a piece. You know, it starts off rough and then gets more and more and more, and I'm trying to keep this nice and loose as well. Even though I'm using a reference for this piece, I still want to keep it nice and loose. And I wanted, even though obviously Jack Skellington, his head and his hands and most of his costume are white, and obviously he's got black as well, I didn't want any of him to actually be white. The only white I wanted in this was to be on the candy canes, and that's only if it wasn't in shadow. So you'll see when I come to actually painting Jack that there actually isn't any white on him at all. There's a lot of very subtle tones in there to give the illusion of that 3-dimension in his face. But also, he's a sculpted character, you know, even though he's supposed to be nice and round, there are some hard planes in there as well, so I wanted to catch that as well. Listen, I could talk about this whole piece going all the way through, the shadows on the string lights around the door and the glow on and stuff like that. You know, I absolutely loved doing this. I spent a good amount of time on this, which if you've followed this channel, you know I can be very quick with artwork, but over the last year been very conscious of taking more time and actually enjoying the process, and I think the results speak for themselves. I've actually been producing better and better work the more time I spend on them. This is one that I'm actually very proud of, and I really like the end result. It's actually still sitting here on the board. I need to cut it off and potentially give it to someone as a gift this Christmas. Speaking of Christmas, this is the penultimate video of the year. So there's this video, and then on Sunday is the final of Layers of Fear. So if you don't know, we have art and craft videos on this channel through the week, usually on a Friday, sometimes on a Tuesday. And then on Sunday is gaming videos. So we have been playing horror games and art games, and where I can, a mixture of the two. I keep asking you guys for suggestions for the next game to play, and every time I get the answer of Minecraft, Minecraft, Minecraft. So, you know what? Leave suggestions for the game that you would like me to play. But I am trying to, you know, the cogs are turning in my brain to think about how I can play Minecraft as an artist, or even just as a professional idiot, which I definitely am. But as I say, this is the penultimate video of the year. I wanted to say a massive thank you to everyone who supported the channel, whether that's the Patreon, which are these lovely people here who not only get the content on the channel, but get access to the Discord and discounts and giveaways and all that good stuff. They're able to chat to me anytime. So not only a thank you to those people who I really do, you know, you've made this channel so much better, but to everyone who's shown the support simply by subscribing to the channel, commenting on a video, giving a thumbs up. All of those things are a massive help. I'm hoping in the new year we've got some big changes in our family that are due, so I'm really going to be knuckling down and growing this channel as much as I can. So that is my New Year's resolution, is to grow this channel, and you can help simply by liking videos, subscribing to the channel, recommending it to anyone who you think will like the art and the creativity and the mental health chats and the gaming as well, and just the randomness that comes from my brain. It really does make a massive difference. Let's make 2024 the year that Uncle Frogface and Uncle Frogface Studios explodes across YouTube. Anyway, I am going to leave you here. I think I've talked for long enough. There's still a good amount of this painting to go. So sit down, chill out, watch the rest of this, listen to the music, and I will give you my final thoughts at the very end. Okay guys, here we go. We are finished. I really enjoyed it. You know what? I'm getting more and more into using watercolours, whether they come from a pen or a pan or a tube. But this is all down to this arty, colourful, creative set. It's a really nice set of pens. If you want to dip your toes into the world of Stabilo and try a few things at once, this highly recommended. But I'd love to know what you guys think. Leave a comment down below, tell me what you think of this piece. As always, I really hope you've enjoyed today's video, and until next time, goodbye.